Top of the morning to you. Jay Burns here. We're back for another leveling series episode, stream type thing, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and get in here and get going. So last night we had quite a long night. There were some beers that were had. There was a lot of Wailing Caverns that was done. It was a big time Wailing Caverns run. We went through and it took us like, it must have taken me like 3 or 4 or 5 hours to get through Wailing Caverns. It was crazy. But anyway, we got some gear. We got this blue belt. We got this nice 2-hand axe, level 19. Got this chest piece. Got some mail shoulders, which is like the status symbol for a level 21 warrior. And then I also got this good blue shield. But today we're gonna go through and do some more questing. And where I left off here is the Guns of Northwatch quest in the Barrens. So we're gonna go do that right now. That's going up into this into this castle here and doing some stuff. So we're gonna head up there and get that done. Yeah, so this will probably be a little bit of a shorter stream today. I'm just trying to get in a couple hours this morning, getting a little more leveling, getting a little more fun. So we'll see how long we go with it, but hoping to get at least another level here. So for this quest, I just got to go up in here and kill these 3 named mobs, and then there's... Wow, everything's dead. Literally, they killed everything in here. I got to get these 3 named mobs and then kill a bunch of the regular ones to get some medals. So that shouldn't be too hard. We're just gonna run up in here and start chipping away at it. But it seems like the group that went up here just killed like everything. There's one. We can kill this one. These are actually pretty low level mobs, level 16s. So this shouldn't be too hard at all. I think maybe the mobs level up. They get a little higher level as you progress into the fort, but we'll see. We'll see. I totally forget where the, now we got 2 of them. Start cleaving away at them. I totally forget where the named ones are in here. Start hitting cleave. Cleave is so useful for stuff like this. Like, look at how easily I'm just like chopping them down here. Disarmed. How dare they? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like go through all the places in here because I don't really remember where the named mobs are, but we're getting some of these medals anyway while we're at it. Invited me to a group. All right, I'll join this group. Any named ones in here? Trying to, oops, fell down there. Trying to find where the main name guys are. I don't think this guy knows what's going on, but that's okay. We can lead him to victory. Let's go up here. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here. So let me go back down. Let's continue up here. I seem to remember that some of the named ones are outside. But I could be wrong. It's been a really long time since I've done this. But I kind of remember them being kind of patrolling outside different places. It's really annoying if these guys disarm me. Got the medal there. Just get this guy down. Yeah, I'm just hitting these guys really hard, which is nice. Let's see what's in here. Maybe on the roof of this place there's some of the captains or the cannoneers or whatever it is. I bet you the captain's up here. I bet you this is his like private tower, if I had to guess. All right, looks like there's some people up here waiting for him. We should probably all get in a group. I'm assuming he spawns up here. Hope everybody's having a nice Saturday morning or evening, depending on where you are. I'm having a good morning. Just made some coffee. Doing a little quick stream today. It's a good day. All around good day. It would be a better day though if this mob spawned. Not sure where the warlock went. I think he's just like piecing it. Yeah, my concern is that the named guy is gonna spawn and I'm gonna miss it. I'm surprised like how much this area has been farmed, to be honest. But on the other hand, it doesn't really surprise me. Oh, here's the dude. Let me leave the party and let me. Never mind. We just jacked the kill. We're just gonna take the kill right now. I was gonna leave the party and invite that rogue, but he just pieced it. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad, guys. I feel like I should have helped. I should have invited them, but I don't know. I guess that's life, right? You win some. Survival of the fittest out here. All right, so we got that one. The next guy is probably going to be down here somewhere. One of the other cannoneers is probably down here. If I had a guess, but we'll come back for that one. Damn, I'm hitting these mobs really hard. It's really nice. I'm used to just hitting stuff like a wet napkin. All right, let's see. Are these guys really gonna go for this tower too? Because like, if they do that, I'm gonna steal their kill again. Because, like I said, survival of the fittest out here. These guys are just chasing me around trying to get my mobs. It's like, and they're like kind of, I guess they're not really low level to be doing this quest. The mobs are level 15. I don't know. So maybe they're not, but I don't know. Level 17 to be in here. I don't know. Cannoneer Wisson. Okay, so they tagged him already. That's really annoying. So I guess I gotta go back down. I gotta find Captain Fairmount. I don't know where he would be. But we gotta go find him. So I know I gotta come back to this tower for Wesson once he spawns again. But I'm not quite sure where the captain is. Parry. I would think that the captain would be in like this tower maybe. But I'm not sure. Maybe the captain's down here somewhere. Marine, Preserver. Don't see the captain down there. Maybe I should just look this up on Vanilla Gaming and see where they're at. Just look this up real quick. The guns of Northwatch. Let's see. Comments. First tower on your left will have Captain Fairmount in it. So I think this is probably the one that I gotta go in for Captain Fairmount. He's probably up at the top. Let me go up there. Let me go up to the top here. I don't know why there's so many people here right now. Oh, don't tell me it's these guys again. Alright, good. We got in a group here. So this is where he spawns, I guess. Everybody's chilling. Everybody's chilling out here, waiting for him. Feel bad for him. He's gonna come out and that's gonna be the end of him. So this is gonna be one of the last quests that I do in the Barrens for a little while. Then I'm gonna hit like Stone Talon. We're gonna do some Ashen Vale. It's gonna be great. I'm honestly kind of sick of the Barrens. I've been in the Barrens so long. So it's gonna be good to mix it up a little bit. It's definitely gonna be good. We got a Marine over here. Let's get him real quick. We got another Marine here. Don't let any of these guys live. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Stone Talon, Ashen Vale. I love Ashen Vale. Ashen Vale is like my favorite zone. One of my favorite zones. So I'm excited to get into there. Of course, I say that now and then something there will be super annoying. And I'll start to hate it. Well, we got all the medals we need. So, just need to wait on the captain and then the other cannoneer. And then I'll be good to go. These quests take so long, mostly just because you're waiting for respawns. It's kind of funny. Okay. Waiting on respawns. Waiting on respawns. I'm so happy I got this long cloak. Like, you have no idea how happy this makes me. It's so nice. It looks so beautiful. Green wouldn't be my first choice of color, but you know, you gotta go with what you're given. I look like some sort of, like I'm going to a rave or something with the Phoenician blind lighting effects on me right now. There's not much I can do about that. The sun literally shoots into my window, like, directly. I usually stream at night, so it's not a problem, but on the weekends, sometimes I'll stream in the morning like this a little bit. It, like, blinds me. I can't even see what I'm doing. Vanilla WoW should have gave you, like, a mini game to do while you're waiting for stuff to spawn. I remember guys in my guild, they used to have tic-tac-toe or something like that they would play in between pulls and raids. They had some like add-on for that. Oh, it seems like it's bugged and she spawned in the floor. But it seems like we got the kill anyway, so that's good. Alright, well, that was weird, but we got the kill, so we're out of here. I gotta go back now to that other... Ooh. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that quest on the way out. That escort quest. But I gotta go do... gotta go do the other one. I gotta kill this other cannoneer up here that I missed. that rogue and that hunter killed. Super annoyingly.
I'm out of range.
Let's grab a couple and cleave him down. It's probably gonna be a little quicker. Okay. Just hope I don't get disarmed here. That would be annoying. Seems like these things disarm you a lot. Got that and that. Let's go in here, start cleaving them down. Cleave is a nice addition. Oh shit, she healed. I can always hit retaliation if I have to, but I don't think I'll have to. Although I did get disarmed there. I'm gonna piercing howl and run here and bandage real quick till I get my weapon back at least. Let's see. Alright, this is kind of bad because they keep disarming me. I think I'm going to have to hit retaliation. Unfortunately, I think I'm dead because they keep disarming me and I have... That was really stupid. That was so stupid. And now this corpse runs a mile. Man, like... They shouldn't be able to chain disarm you like that. So I actually can't... I can't even really pull that many because if I do, like, even though they're really easy to kill, they're gonna just chain disarm me and I'm not gonna be able to do any damage. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh well, we're gonna have to run back pretty far down here. That's embarrassing. I died to like level 15 mobs. That's honestly really embarrassing. I probably should have just run away when I had those 3 on me. I didn't realize that they could keep disarming you. Like I thought once they disarmed you once, like that they wouldn't disarm you again. But it seems like they can just keep casting it. So, lesson learned, I guess. Oh well, that's vanilla for you. That is vanilla for you. Alright, we're gonna get back down here. I don't even know if I'm gonna, because this is gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a short stream. I'll probably stream to like I'll probably stream about another hour at least, maybe hour and a half from now. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this level because there's gonna be a lot of running around that I'm gonna be doing once I finish this quest. I'm gonna do this quest and then the escort, and then we're gonna be going to Stone Talon. But yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of running around, and it seems like I'm already wasting a lot of time because I died on like level 15 mobs. So that never helps. That never like makes it any easier for you. It never helps. But gotta keep the faith, you know. I'm feeling a lot better about my character than I was like a few levels ago. Like level 14 to 15 period was really, really rough. I was like considering re-rolling. But I feel like if you don't consider re-rolling at least once as you're leveling a warrior, you're not doing it right. You gotta experience that true pain, that agony. You know? The sad part is I'm probably going to be back. I'm going to be back to the Barrens in a little bit. Like, we're not done with the Barrens for a while, like, by any means. Alright, back here. Didn't take as long as I thought it would to get back to my body. Let's eat up and continue on. Let's get this done. Only need to kill this one last person. I'm gonna kill this guy to get some revenge. I don't need the nameplates up anymore. It's sad too, like how easily that they go down. And yet I couldn't do it. Alright, let's loot these guys. Looting them up. Okay. I'm just gonna avoid those ones, and I'm gonna go in here. Seems like this tower's not cleared, which is kind of nice. So maybe the mob will be available up there. Okay, somebody just invited me. Level 18 warrior. Okay. And I'm disarmed again. And that warrior just started attacking random shit. Alright. Two-hand sword. Wow, those guys dropped a lot of stuff. Alright. Killing these guys. Just bandage up real fast. Oh, nice shield. It's a shield I have. Crushes back. It's like the best shield you can get at this level. Alright, let me just cleave him down. Cleave him down. Now heroic strike. Having cleave is really, really helpful for taking those. Being able to fight two, like, it was almost unrealistic for me to ever fight two mobs, but now with cleave, it's kind of possible. It's kind of possible. All right, nice. We got the tag on him, so we're about to wrap this up. Hopefully, the mob for the escort quest will be up, and I can just go do that. All right. Let's go back down here. It's this blood elf mob in this tower thing. I need to be careful that I don't die here. I think all these people are chilling out waiting for him. Let me see. Escort. Escort, escort, escort. Waiting for... Alright. There we go. Let's get some of these guys in this group. Okay, so we're just waiting. There's got an NPC that spawns here that gives an escort quest to basically just leave this area. So we're just gonna wait for him to spawn. And twiddle our thumbs. We're twiddling. I'm doing a lot of thumb twiddling this morning in doing this Guns of Northwatch area. That's what you got to do. You just gotta chill out. I'm gonna just sit down, read a book, you know, just chill out. I just keep getting more and more handsome. Look at that. Look at that face. That's just. I mean, I just fall in love with this character every day a little bit more. Look at that. Look at that axe. Look at that. All right. What do we got in here? 2 druids. It's another classic vanilla thing. Like, nothing's phased, obviously. So, like, if someone else is doing the escort, you gotta just wait. You gotta just wait for them to finish, and then the escort mob will spawn here again. When they finish, or they either finish or fail it. So it could potentially takes a little while, but it's worth it because it's a quest. Let me make some bandages. Let's maybe get this warrior in the group so that she doesn't just totally steal the mob. That would be nice. Look at that DPS. Let's make some more wool. I need to go get the next rank of first aid soon, I think. I'm almost at 150. I don't want to go over that. And I could probably I bet you I could train heavy wool bandages. I'm not sure what level I get those at, but I probably could train it. Because this is green now. So it's not going to give me that many levels. Okay. You gotta work on professions, you gotta do other stuff, you gotta just like read a book, I don't know. Oh, here we go, here we go. Remember to check quest log, yep. Okay, there we go. So now we're starting it. Yep. Got it. Okay, so everybody's got the quest, so here we go.
Hello.
Look at these old-fashioned Blood Elf models. They look so weird. I'm glad that Blizzard didn't actually make these the Blood Elf models for like the actual game when it came out. They look pretty bad. Alright, we got it. So, let's see. We have to... just escort him back. I don't know if we have to go all the way back to Ratchet. I don't think so. I think we just have to get him out of here. 4 strength, 1 stamina gloves. The gloves that we have are better. So we won't need that. We won't need those. The gloves I have are from, I think, a dungeon quest from Wailing Caverns, which is probably why they'll be better, but it's good to sell or disenchant. I'll probably disenchant it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's cleave him down, boys. I really don't know why this is a really higher level quest. I'm not sure what level it was, but I know it was like red to me when I was like level 15 or 16. I think it's because the named mobs, like the captains and stuff, are high level. But all these mobs are just very low level. Uh-oh, we gotta make sure he doesn't die. That's like the only way we could realistically fail this quest, is if we let this dude die. Okay. He's good. He's good. I wonder if you could heal. Okay. You could probably heal him if you're like one of these druids. Alright. I would like some rage, please. I'd like some rage. Let me go cleave on these two. Lucky, this bear's lucky if he gets disarmed, doesn't matter, he just uses his paws anyway. I need this big old axe to do anything. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to bring him too much further out past the front of this front gate here. I wouldn't really want to do that. Okay, let's cleave. Wow, cleave didn't hit that time? They have to be really close. It doesn't really say how close in the description that you have to be. Uh-oh, come on, dude. This hunter has plagued he's been the bane of my existence in this place. He's like stolen my kills. He's just like training mobs out of here on our escort. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? Now he's gonna run all the way back. Yeah, see, this is super annoying. He's gonna have to run all the way back inside the fort and then run out again. Super annoying. Hunters, you know, like hunters are they kill me. They kill me. It's a classic hunter move. Pull all the mobs out. Well, if you're a hunter, so the first step to being a hunter is you got to make sure you're under leveled for the area you're in. So make sure you're like 2 or 3 or 4 levels below like the actual like area that you're going into. And when you do that, you'll get a lot of mobs to aggro onto you from all over the place. And then the next step is you make sure you find guys that are doing an escort quest, and you just train all the mobs in front of them and pull the escort NPC like halfway across the map so that they have to wait another 5 minutes. That's a good technique. That's a true hunter technique. Okay. Are we good? Do we have to bring him any further than this? I hope not. I hope not.
Stop this nonsense.
Do we actually have to bring him back to Ratchet? It says safely escort so-and-so back to so-and-so in Ratchet. Do we actually have to go all the way back to Ratchet with this guy? I think we do. That's insane. Let me ask these guys, do we actually have to go back to Ratchet? That's insane.
What brings you here?
That's so far. So we actually do have to go all the way back up here with this clown. With this clown NPC. This guy in my group says, I hope he slows down. This is going too fast. Yeah. I hope he I'm like out of breath right now keeping up with this guy. I hope he slows down a little bit. We need some like epic walk-up music right now, like I can't even think of a song. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Well, all these mobs all through here are so low level that it probably won't be a huge problem. Oh, so jealous. So jealous of this guy on his mount with his axe and his big bad pauldrons. You guys came to see vanilla leveling. I mean, this is it. It's not as glamorous as you think.
How may I help?
It's not as glamorous as you think. Alright, let's kill this level 14 mob here. No problem. Wonder if this guy's actually playing like balance or something. Because he's not going into forms. Or like resto or something. That would be crazy. Let's bring him over here. Oh, we don't need a... Oh, okay, we killed him with cleave anyway. I'm debating, like, at some point taking improved cleave. Because it does a lot more damage. I mean, 40... I think what is it? 40, 80, 120? That's a lot of extra damage on cleave, which might be worth it. But obviously I'm getting improved battle shout and obviously getting enrage first. Enrage is really good. Level 26 warrior. Look at this guy. Look at his fancy cloth hood that he's got on here. I could go for that. Like I could go for a hoodie. I'm debating if I'm gonna run SFK at some point. I don't know. Basically, like, the way that I'm gonna do it is if leveling is slowing down or killing stuff is slowing down to the point where it's just like super annoying and frustrating to kill mobs, because it did get to that point a few times already. At that point, you have to go do a dungeon because as a warrior, you need to keep your gear updated. So if it starts to get really painful, I'm gonna consider running some sort of a dungeon at that point.
I am honored.
But we'll see.
Greetings.
Okay. Right now, my gear is pretty much almost like best in slot for the level, to be honest. I have this level 18 thing. There's probably some blue pieces from like dead mines that are probably better, but I'm not going to go over to do dead mines, to be honest. It's not something I'm gonna worry about doing. Not gonna do it right now. Okay. It seems like everything's cleared out over here too. Seems server's pretty busy right now. I'm not sure where the majority of people that play on this server are playing from, but I know this server is based in Europe. I think in France, so it's like, or maybe not in France, because no, this is 8 hours ahead of me, so it must be somewhere east of France that it's based in. Could be Russia, I guess. 8 hours difference. I know there's a lot of Russian players on this server, so that's possible.
Enough already.
So if that's the case, this is sort of like prime time. It's like 5 p.m. So I could see maybe why the server is busier right now. It all makes sense, you know. Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. He's chugging along here. Let's keep up the pace, he says. Let's keep up the pace. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible to keep up the pace. I just got a text from my friend that says, "You suck." That's a nice way to wake up. Okay. I have no idea what that's in reference to. He just says, "You suck." So I said, "Why?"
What brings you?
It's good. You got to get a little boost from your friends every now and then, a little emotional boost, you know. You're feeling down, feeling like, you know, things aren't quite going your way. It's nice to get a little text every now and then saying, "You suck," out of nowhere.
Hello.
Giltharius Firebow.
I am honored.
Yeah, it's tough to keep this pace up.
Greetings.
Really tough to keep this pace. I'm like struggling to keep up with this guy. Or are we all walking? Let's all walk. Look at this. Look at these big, beefy characters here next to this guy. This is like a triple beef patty right here. See, these guys are smart. They got the triple braid too. You gotta go with the triple braid if you're a Tauren. If you don't do that, you're just like, you're nerfing yourself, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a secret. You do 10% more DPS if you have the triple braid. Blizzard doesn't tell you that when you create your character, but it's true. It's definitely true. I don't think this guy knows how to toggle run walk. I can't believe we had to bring this guy all the way back here. It's crazy. It's incredible. Still haven't gotten an answer as to why I suck. Still waiting on that. Still waiting on that answer. Okay, let's get this quest credit. If I don't get the credit for this quest, I'm going to scream. Okay, we got it. I'm going to turn it in right away before they decide to take it away from me. 25 silver. That's a lot of money. Ooh, okay. Alright, here we go. We got a gun. I gotta go train guns. Thanks, fellas. I gotta go train guns so I can equip that. Let me take this gun, because I don't have a ranged weapon yet. I'm gonna take this gun, put it down here. This is like my do not sell area in my bag. And then let me go sell some stuff here.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Yeah, we're gonna sell those. We're gonna sell those. I haven't really been disenchanting so much stuff because I don't know. I just want the money. I feel like I can always level professions later. Bolt of wool. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need these mushrooms. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. I think we're pretty much good. You know what? One thing I want to do before I leave here is I want to buy more of this fish food here. Even though it's sort of getting to be a little bit under-leveled for me, I'm still gonna buy a little bit more just because it's so cheap. So let me go over here and do that. I think I have to go to Thunderbluff to... Ooh, level 60 mage. I think I have to go to Thunderbluff to train,
I got what you need.
to train guns. Look at this. This is some kind of weird bug because, look, 61... I don't need those. 61 health over 18 seconds for 25 copper. And this is 20 copper, and it heals 243. So this is maybe some kind of bug. This should be worth, like, this should charge like a couple silver for these. I think 1 silver 25 is what they should charge. I'm not sure if that's like an error with them on how they set the server stuff. Okay, I'm gonna hearth over to Crossroads, and then we're gonna run into Stone Talon. And I think we've got a decent run ahead of us here, sadly. I hate to say, but we've got a decent run ahead of us. We've got to run up to like this area here to the Horde camp. So we got a ways to go. Let me repair real quick, just to make sure I got full. Oh, I did repair. Are these any good? No, they suck. I feel like I'm doing pretty well on gold. 5 gold at level 21. I don't know actually if that's like that great or not, but I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty decent amount. Alright, so yeah, so we're gonna do quite a few quests. Patrick, oh yeah, this is Patrick Starr texting me. He's the one saying I suck. He's trying to catch me, but he won't. He won't catch me. I think he realized that I was streaming or something, and then he got upset because I'm gonna get a little further ahead. You know, I'm not streaming long, so I'm not gonna get that far ahead. Not streaming long today, so I'm not gonna get that far. They went from what? They went from 12 to almost 17 in one night. I mean, that's not bad night. It's not a bad night. So props to them, I guess. Props to them. He's getting his house clean for his girlfriend. You know, my girlfriend's coming over too in about 40 minutes. And my apartment is a mess. But you know what I said last night, and you know, this is the go-to WoW channel for relationship advice. What I said last night is, as long as you let them know that you're doing something important, and you're not sort of just neglecting stuff just for no reason, the relationship's going to work out just fine. So what I always tell her is that, you know, when I'm not answering texts that much, or when my apartment's a mess when she comes over, is the reason that is because, you know, I had to finish an escort quest, or I had to get a green item, or I had to disenchant a bunch of stuff. Like, if you just let them know that, they'll understand. There'll never be any confrontation about it. You just can't leave them in the dark, you know. You know, usually the reaction when you say is, oh, you know, you were rolling need on a blue belt. Like, why didn't you even tell me that earlier? I wouldn't have even questioned why you weren't answering me. That's generally the reaction. They don't even question it at that point. Just gotta let them know you're getting gear, you know. Just gotta let them know you're gearing up, and then things will be fine. Okay, so we've still got quite a ways to go here. Still got quite a ways to go into Stone Talon. But we'll make it. Level 18. Yeah, level 18s are green to me now. That's pretty cool. I remember when I came in here with these zebras before, the other time, they kicked my ass. And now it's like the tables have turned. It's It's nice to see. Alright. Got that one. So, what are we going to be doing? Just some spider quests, killing spiders, collecting spider eggs, that sort of thing. I don't like it. 174. What is this? Oh yeah, ours is better. Ours is the stats on mine is way better too. Got like 9 stats total versus 6 stats. I'm about to pass like the area that gave me the most grief so far in this leveling process with these Taurens. Just thunderclap that guy just for fun, just to assert dominance. You got to do that sometimes, you know. You got to assert dominance. Okay. Almost into Stone Talon. So that's good. We're almost there. But we're not really, because we got to run all the way up here. Which is kind of a long haul. Kind of a ways to go. These Tauren gave me so much problems. You wouldn't even believe it. So I was doing so little damage, and I had that like, I had some like gimped one-hander. It was a really bad time. It was a really bad time. And look, they're still parrying me. I think I could come back here at level 60, and these mobs would still be hard to kill. For whatever reason, these mobs just give me so much problems. Give me so many problems. I'm very grammatically incorrect this morning. I think it's because I'm a little hungover from last night's stream. Last night's stream got a little lit. Everybody was it was a big party. We were in Whirling Caverns for like 5 hours. It was great. Is that that's a 21 Night Elf Druid. I could probably kill. I actually don't know if I could kill him. That'd be questionable. 1v1ing somebody as a warrior at this level is a little tricky. If he attacked me though, I'd have to fight back. You gotta defend yourself, you know. You just gotta defend yourself. Okay, let's get up in here. So we're going to Zethgor, Malaka Jin, which is up here. It's like a secret hidden town. 27 Tauren Druid, nice. Got a little, what's this guy, 21 Warrior? See, he's making a mistake of dual wielding. That's a big mistake. Because you just miss so much when you do that. You miss so many attacks. I think the town... Is the town up here? Oh, I think I passed it. I think it's right down here. It's down this path over here. See this little... Let me look on the map here. Yeah, this little tiny little sliver of a unexplored area down here. That's where I gotta go. It's very easy to miss. Very easy to miss that. See, here it is. I don't know if I can get in from over this way, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I can get in here. Yeah, see, I just ran right by that. Playboy Guru. I don't know. I don't know how much of a playboy he is if he doesn't know about the dual wielding penalty. Okay, I think I have a quest to turn in over here. I think it's in this cave. I gotta turn in something. Yep, right here. So we got to turn into this Jinzil fellow. And then I think there's a couple of quests I need to pick up around here. Let's see. His Jinzil's forest magic. Yeah, but we're not doing that one yet. 1600 experience. That's pretty good. I need to pick up Arachnophobia wanted poster. So there should be a wanted poster somewhere around here with that quest. Where is that? Man, I wish I had the coordinates add-on, because I really need help with that, finding that sort of stuff. What is this quest? Blood Feeders. Yeah, I need to do this one too. I think the Arachnophobia wanted poster is actually somewhere along the road. Wanted poster at 59. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. It's up here. It's much further up the road. So we're going to go back, run up the road all the way up here. It's like somewhere around here, around this area. I think the wanted poster is just on like a tree up and around this area. So we're going to go do Blood Feeders. Where is that? Right here, Blood Feeders. We're going to go do Arachnophobia when we get it, and then Deep Moss Spider Eggs. Those are all done in the same area. Right up in this area right here, Webwinder Path, as I run into a tree. Okay, I love Stone Talon. Stone Talon is one of my most nostalgic zones. I remember I used to come here. Actually, I used to come here when I was an Alliance player, with, like when I first started out, and try to like find Horde to kill. So we would like run up and down here looking for Horde players, trying to kill them when we were like level 25 or something. So that it always reminds me of doing that. But of course, I stopped playing Alliance in vanilla at a certain point and just switched over to the good guys. Got to switch over to the good guys, you know. Look at this rabbit just having a day over here. He's just chilling. We're gonna leave him alone. All right, so we're almost getting up there. I gotta make sure I don't miss this wanted poster. That would be a disaster. This squirrel hanging out too. This is such a friendly, happy zone, right? There's like squirrels and rabbits, and there's like no mobs around that could kill you. It's just like empty. It's so friendly. All right, I think the poster should be somewhere around here. There it is. See? Right there. Right there. And then we go up here and kill a bunch of spiders. I'm not sure. It's 10.5 DPS. Oh, yeah, that's actually going to be better than the sword I have. The reward from this quest. Arachnophobia. Oh, this is an elite quest. Can I do an elite quest? We're going to find out. Although maybe somebody up here is cleared up here a little bit, because I see a bunch of dead stuff. Do you know, I can probably pop Retaliation and do it. If I hit Retaliation, I might have a good chance to actually do it. Let's cleave these guys down. That's what Retaliation is good for. If you have like that one-off elite quest or something hard that you got to do, you can pop that to kind of get through it that way. Hit cleave here. These spiders actually sort of hit kind of hard. I'm like half health. Alright. So what we got to do? We got to kill... We just have to kill a different variety of spiders and then loot eggs, I think. Unless maybe they drop the eggs. I'm not really sure. One or the other. They either drop them or we got to loot them. One or the other. Okay. kill these guys. I gotta keep an eye out for the... Oh, there's the eggs. So I guess we do loot them. I gotta keep an eye out for the big boss mob. I hope that we get more than one egg out of here. Or we just get 0 eggs. That works too. Spider silk. I'm pretty sure spider silk sells for a decent amount on the auction house, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Alright, we got 2 out of 7. These ones are higher level. These ones are level 19s. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch your back on these ones. Okay. Ooh, what was that? 3 strength, 3 stamina, leather belt. I don't need that. Don't need that. I've got this nice blue belt. Real nice. A lot of strength on that. And some agility for some crit. Oh, I was gonna say I didn't get credit for that, but I don't even need to be killing these web spinners. Those aren't even part of the quest I'm on. These ones, the venom spitters, I need to kill. I need to figure out where. Let's just grab this other one. Let's grab both of these guys. Oh, except they stay stationary, which is annoying. I'm trying to maybe, like, on these lower level ones, pull like more than one and cleave down with use cleave to just kind of kill them down at the same time. It saves a little time. I would not attempt that on mobs that have similar level to me, because I think they would probably kill me. But if they're a little lower level, just let it rip with that. Okay. No sign of the elite. I'm still not really sure where the... Oh, there's the elite. Okay, level 21 elite. That might be hard to kill, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Oh, I think this is the druid we grouped with before. Let me ask him if he needs... you need the elite. Let me ask him if he needs the elite. No, okay, he doesn't need the elite. Okay. I guess that means he's not helping me either. But it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you got to go your own way, like Fleetwood Mac says. I'm really not sure what's the deal with these eggs. Like, I only saw one egg sack spawn, and it didn't give me any eggs. So maybe I just have to wait for more to spawn. I really don't know. Oh, there's some right there. Let's go over there and grab them. Yeah, because we need what 15 of them, and it seems like it's going to take a long time if we have to pick them up off the ground and they just don't spawn that many. This on the PvP server? Yeah, this is on Anathema PvP. Yep. Does that mean you're going to get on your level 60 Alliance character and come find me and kill me? Is that why you're asking that? With a name like Douchebag Luke, I could see it. I could see you doing that. But yeah, this is on Anathema. Oh, there we go. We got some eggs. We got some eggs. It might not be that hard. Nah, still leveling. I'm on the PvE server. Cool. Oh, this guy's willing to help me, so that'd be nice. Let me invite. Does he not have the quest? Oh, he's already on the quest. Oh, I guess he killed it already. Yeah, I was debating whether or not I was going to roll on the PvP or the PvE server. I generally like PvP servers better. But yeah, there always is that possibility of getting camped. But you know, 1 minute you're camped, the next minute you're the one doing the camping, so. Let's see. so that thing still hasn't spawned yet. We're gonna have to wait. A sec. What are you leveling on the PvE server over there? What's your class of choice? I was struggling trying to pick a class. I just ended up going with Warrior because it's what I played when Vanilla was live, so that's sort of what I went with. But I was probably gonna either do Warrior, Mage, Rogue. I was kind of cycling between those. You're 25 on a Rogue. Nice. Rogues are really fun in Vanilla. They do a lot of damage. Obviously in PvP they're really fun. So that was probably my second or third choice to be a Rogue. Always jealous of the Rogues in PvP. You guys can do so much cool stuff. I can smack people really hard with a big weapon though, so that's sort of what draws me to the Warrior. Once you get geared, you just slam people in the face. Alright, here we go. Now I'm not going to hit retaliation here because I've got help here. So I think it's a good thing that I have help because this thing's got a lot of health. And it's not taking that much damage from my melee attacks. Actually, well, now that I said that, I'm critting like 200. Nice. Let's give him a little battle shout buff on the way out. See, I find that the community, I don't know what your experience has been on the PvE realm, but I find that the community on this one is really nice. Like, everybody's working together, everybody's helping each other out. Even when we're like wiping in dungeons and stuff, people like generally stay pretty calm and like just pretty supportive. So it's been pretty cool. The community is just so much better than retail or anything like that, or even a lot of other games. A lot of just other completely different games. The communities are just kind of toxic, I find, but not on this one. Okay, let's get these guys down. I don't even know why I'm bothering to use Rend. It does so little damage. Just kind of like reflex. Got him. Let's get these eggs. Well, we need 5 more eggs, and we're good to go. I really do gotta check the auction house for that spider silk to see if that's selling. I kind of remember that. I think Taylor's use that for something and sell for a decent amount. So I've got one of them, I guess. I thought I got 2 of them. Oh, yeah, I just didn't loot it. So now I have 2 of them. But yeah, leveling a warrior is a little tricky, but it's definitely rewarding once you get through it. But it's definitely, there's times where it's not fun. There's times where it's just very painful. But right now it's not too bad. It's been pretty smooth with the current gear I have. Alright, let's keep killing these spiders. Oh, by the way, I need to kill 6 more creepers. I think those spawn at the front. You gotta excuse me. You gotta worry at level 15. Didn't like it. Yeah, I would say around level 15 is when things start to suck. I had a problem on this character from like 14 to 16 or 17. It was really painful. Like, I had to force myself to keep going through it, because at that level it's like the perfect storm of like your damage just being bad, you not having good abilities, and just the scaling at that level for warriors is really tough. It's really tough to get through those levels. So yeah, I don't blame you for getting disheartened around level 15. I certainly did. You can watch one of my earlier VODs when I'm like, I think it's the level 14 to 17 one, and I'm like, I'm in Stone Talon, and I just keep dying over and over and over again to the Taurens out in the front, and Like, there's literally nothing I could do. I just couldn't do enough damage in time before they killed me. Like, my damage output was so low. I couldn't do anything. But you get past it, and then things start to improve a little bit better. I'm trying to find more of these creepers. I don't see any here. I'm not sure where these spawn. I guess they all do spawn in there. Oh, here's a creeper. I don't know why I'm running out here, because I'm going to have to run back in to get more eggs, but we'll just get some of these. But yeah, it's a struggle with a warrior. I mean, even once you get to 60, it's still kind of a struggle until you get geared. Well, I gotta pick up 2 more eggs. I'll come back here. You're definitely gimped until you get gear at 62. But then once you get, if you have really good gear, the gear scaling for warriors is insane. So like a warrior in tier 2 is dramatically, well, tier 2 is not a good example, but like tier 2 equivalent gear, you're going to see a huge improvement between when you had bad gear to when you have good gear. Whereas like a class with like a mage, for example, a mage is pretty good just all the time. Like even when you're hit 60 and you're in like greens and blues, you're like pretty good. You're decent. You can do stuff. And you do notice, obviously you do notice an improvement in your character as you gear it, but the improvement is not as dramatic. With a warrior, it's a very dramatic improvement when you get gear. Okay, let's chop this guy down. I really didn't want to pull that one, but whatever. Just want to get this egg and get out of here. That's all I want to do. Alright, let's grab this egg. Nice. Okay, we got all the eggs. So now I need to kill 3 more creepers, and it seems like they're spawning more out by the path, so I'm going to go out there. What is this one? Oh, here's a bunch right here. I won't even have to go out there. I think I'm going to round these up and cleave them down. At least round up 2 at a time. Douchebag Luke, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Really appreciate that. Killing these spiders. Getting them down. You know, for a guy named Douchebag Luke, you're not really that big of a douchebag. I'll say that. Alright, 10 out of 10 of these. And did we finish all these quests? Did we finish? Yeah, we got all of them. Next, we're going to run up. Okay, we got to run up to this goblin area up here and turn in this quest up here. But we got to eat first. I keep reaching for my coffee and then realizing I have none left. It's really sad. I mean, I actually do have some left, but it's not right here at the moment, which is sad. So sad. Let's cleave these down. Cleaving them down. I'd really like to get to 21 before the end of this stream. This is really going to be a short stream. I think my girlfriend's going to come here pretty soon, so I'm going to need to, like, stop streaming or she's going to get mad at me. So we'll stream till we can. We'll stream as long as we can stream, and then I'll have to call it. But I definitely wanted to get a little Saturday morning stream in here. I think tomorrow, there's a good chance tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night I'm gonna be streaming again. Probably will be a longer, like, regular length stream, so that'll be good. But today was a little mini stream. Just wanted to get into Stone Talon and get going on some stuff in here. Yeah, we're gonna go turn in this quest, and then we have this. I can untrack these ones. We've got this Goblin invaders quest to do, and there's gonna be another quest that we can pick up here to kill some shredder or something. Okay, he's up here in the hut. Some guys chilling down here. Just chilling. I remember I remember this hut down here. I remember this. Okay. I feel like something just spit venom at me, and then just the spider's just like, he spit venom and he looked the other way, he's like, wasn't me.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Okay. Let's see. We have... Yeah, so Super Reaper 6000. That's the other one I need to do. I need to go up here and kill some stuff. So we just got to kill 15 of these things. And get the Super Reaper blueprints. But we'll go up here and do that. Man, these things are on me. They want me. They're out for blood. They keep spitting at me. Spitting at me all over the place. There we go. So I think I just need to kill 15. Well, I guess they're specifically named loggers, but I think there's a lot of them that spawn over here. So it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. DeForester. Logger. Okay, let's kill some of these. These are pretty low level mobs also, so this shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard at all. Just get these guys down. I can probably grab 2 of these at a time and cleave them. That'd probably be the quicker way to do it. I'm not sure where this shredder blueprints thing is. I think it might be up here, actually. What does this say? Oh, I can't click on it like that. I either get them off the operators, or like there's a named mob up here that I have to get them off. I forget. It's one or the other. Let's just get this down. I think you might actually get the blueprints off the operators here. It's like just a chance to drop off of them. But that's only if my memory is serving me correctly, and I might not remember exactly. And I was correct. Look at that. And a cloak with 4 strength on it. That's nice. I think that's better than the one I have. 3 stamina, 2 spirit. The strength is probably better. The 4 strength. I'm gonna take that. So that was easy. That was an easy quest. So now I just gotta kill 15 loggers. 15 loggers, and then we're good to go. Like I said, I can probably pull them 2 at a time here. Doesn't seem like that many of them are spawning, which is kind of sad. Look at that crit, 212. 212. Logger, operator. Yeah, they're all like mixed up with other mobs. So the DeForester, okay. DeForesters are casters, I guess. But we're gonna cleave him down nonetheless. Okay, this is bad. I'm gonna pop retaliation here. And I still might die. I'm gonna try to run. Oh! What a clutch crit on that. What a clutch crit on the Deforester there. Because he would have cast Fireball on me and killed me, I think. I just gotta hope this stupid thing doesn't kill me. Alright, quick. Gonna bandage. Get my health up here. 37 health. Alright, I got some health back here. Where's the other one? I probably shouldn't run back over here. This is probably a mistake. Yeah, this is a mistake. I'm gonna run away. I've got so much aggro from like all over the place right now. This is really bad. Alright, good. I survived. That was really tough. If I didn't pop retaliation there, I would have been dead. It would have been a goner. Would have been a goner. Alright. Got a logger here. Just gotta eat up. This food is still like, is this guy gonna take my kill? Looks like these guys are gonna take my kill. I feel like people, they group up for stuff that like you don't need to group up for. These guys are like level 23 and they're grouping up to kill like these level 18 mobs, just like ganging up on them. It's kind of like overkill in my opinion. A little bit of overkill. Alright. I got aggro from this one. Sad times. These Deforesters hit pretty hard. The Fireballs hit pretty hard. And they just cast Rain of Fire and then like stand in it. And there's like nothing you can do. You just have to stand in it with them, I guess. Is there a rogue around here? Must be a rogue around here. Something sapped. Just eating a little mud snappers. The usual. The usual Saturday morning snack. Little mud snappers. Please don't aggro this other thing. Thank you. I keep having the instinct to hit my mount hotkey that I have on live WoW, and like I realize I don't have a mount. Every time it disappoints me. In 19 levels, maybe we'll have a mount. A really slow one, but a mount nonetheless. These are all Deforesters. You know, when we came into this area, I was saying, oh, there's going to be so many loggers, it's going to be so easy. And then they just spawn all Deforesters. Okay, we don't need to track that one anymore. Finish that one. Here's a logger. We're going to get him. I'm surprised how long it takes to kill these, considering that they're green mobs. And how much damage they do also. It's crazy. Okay. Is it just me, or is like nothing spawning here? Like there's no mobs spawning around here. There's a logger. They're very spread out, it seems. Very spread out. Got to straight back and go. You got to do the little wiggle. You know that you do more damage when you do that. I got another logger here. Yeah, these are taking really long to kill. Dodge me. How dare you? How dare you dodge me? And they're still dropping linen. I guess because they're lower level mobs, I guess. I need more wool drops. Because I need to make more wool bandages. But before I do that, I'm going to definitely go back and train higher first aid. So we need 7 more of these things. Man, this is taking forever. Let me grab these 2. I could probably grab these 2 at once. Cleave them. Cleave costs a lot of rage, 20 rage, but it does quite a lot of damage. Because you got to think about it as, you know, just your overall damage output is increasing. You might do a little less damage than Heroic Strike per hit, but you're hitting 2 mobs, so it's actually doing quite a lot of damage. Operator, logger. There's a logger. There's a logger. Let's see if I can grab this one. And let me try to grab this one too, and we'll cleave him. Just trying to speed it up a little bit. Unfortunately, I got the operator on me too. You know, I'm forgetting I have intimidating shout I can use too. Please don't, please don't. Good, 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 good. He didn't aggro. Didn't aggro. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna piercing howl and run, which is really useful. It's been really useful having piercing howl. Although in that case I could have hamstrung, but piercing howl is good when there's multiple mobs because you just cast it and then everything's slowed. And you don't have to worry about, you know, casting hamstring on individuals. It's really helpful for getting away in situations exactly like that where maybe you're fighting like 2 or 3 mobs, you killed a couple, and then you just want to run. It's really good for like situations like that. Okay, so we only need 3 more loggers. That's good. But yeah, I was debating just going straight into improved battle shout, but I think the utility of having this for just basically just 1 extra point, 1 extra talent point is it's definitely worth it. Oh. Do I have to kill that for any particular reason? Maybe for a follow-up quest I have to kill that shredder, but I don't right now. So I'm... Oh, but it aggroed onto me, so I'm killing it. You can see like how little damage my axe is already doing. So on a level 23 mob, so you can see how quickly the weapons are going to degrade in value. Have to upgrade that pretty soon. We getting him down though. Nice 31 copper off of him. We rich. What do we got here? We got a logger over here. Let's get at him. Oh, there's actually 2 loggers, so I'll grab both of them. I gotta remember to train guns too soon. Okay. Let's go back here. Getting both of these boys. If you want to help me, sir, you would kill that one. Yeah, thank you. That's the big help. Because those fireballs will hit me for 59. Which is a lot. Okay. 1 second, guys. I gotta be right back. 1 second. I think I'm gonna have to end the stream, but I gotta let somebody at the door in. Be right back. All right, folks. I'm gonna have to call it a day for today. It was a short stream today, but tomorrow probably evening I'll be back on, probably streaming a little bit longer. So again, thank you guys for tuning in today and watching, and thanks for the subscriptions and everything like that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue pretty much questing here and doing this sort of stuff, and probably continue on to some other zones. So that'll be interesting. Of course, the best way to keep in touch with when I'm streaming and what I'm doing at all times is to go ahead and follow my Twitter, and the link's in the description. You can see that down there, twitter.com/Jayburn, so go ahead and follow me on there. If you haven't already, of course, like, comment, subscribe on all my videos and streams and everything else. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to continuing this series with you guys, and I'll see you soon.